What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Where is... 1 second, guys. Jackson should be in there in a moment. He might be doing something right now. But I will be in that film room momentarily. 1 second, guys. Got to do my announcements. Okay. Boop. All right. Good morning, Twitch chat. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello. How do you do? Oh God, our monitor's already flashing. That is not a great start to the stream. Let me fix this. This looks crooked as hell, doesn't it, chat? Looks crooked as hell. Okay, there's that. Boop. Perfect. All right, Jackson is working on something right now. He'll be here in just a minute. But what we have right here is another build. I'm getting like flashbacks to the stream I was doing by myself because this is another budget GPU that needs a cleaning. And you remember what happened last time. Y'all remember what happened last time. But we'll get this cleaned out. Some weird gunk going on here. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But good morning. How you doing? Dippin' Dad, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, Dippin' Dad. What's good? What's good? Classic case. This is a legendary case. It's legendary. Let's see. GPU cleaning ASMR. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully you guys have had a great week thus far. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying some of the videos we've been putting up. Yesterday was the AMD versus Intel GPU streaming, which got some interesting perspective for us on the B580. B580 is a great GPU, but it most certainly has its flaws when it comes to live streaming still. So that was a good test for people. And here's Jackson.
Hello. Sorry, I was shipping a pack hockey.
Yeah, you guys seen our issues with our mics. And
We kind of gave up on him for a while.
y'all witnessed firsthand our issues with our mics. So this one set seems to be holding on by a thread. But hopefully we can get it resolved. We're like sending stuff back to DJI at this point. We'll be like, yay, can you like fix this, please? Oh, let me see. Can I just do this way? This looks like it has its own frame. Question for you guys. I may have an answer for you, Dippin' Dad. What's up? Now, what kind of dip we talking? We talking like Dippin' Dots? Or we talking dip? The XXL Matt is kicking ass. Thank you, Matt. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Computer guy messaged me on Discord and said, I saw your struggle in the video yesterday. And I was like, yeah, it happens. He said, I blame Jonah for it. I said, me too.
I mean, you know what, computer guy? I agree. When in doubt, blame Jonah. When Jonah gives you that look.
When he gives you that, it's just that look. You know, you just can't get past that.
Yeah, so actually there was 1 or 2 people in the comments, Solomatic, who said that they have first-gen ARC GPUs and have had streaming, who've done streaming and have had similar results, like the whole green flashing and stuff. So
I bet it was way worse, too.
I think it was way worse. So I genuinely think it's just Intel ARC. Love them for getting a good value GPU. Intel's really working on things, but they still have some work to do. At least the thing is, it's a good option as like I want to add an AV1 card, but to be fair, no one's buying a B580 just to be an AV1 card. They're probably buying like an A380. But the whole streaming and gaming from the same GPU is just a different level of demanding for a graphics card.
Hey, Google, play Harris Heller. Yep.
That sounds better. Can we RMA that?
Hey, Google, play Harris Heller. Oh. Hey, Google, play Harris Heller. I've actually heard that before. There we go. Something tells me a new Google wouldn't even fix it.
Nope.
We've heard too many Google horror stories these days.
Okay, I took this like little plastic frame off thinking that it would just take the fan with it, but it's literally just a piece of plastic for decoration.
Decor.
Okay, let's put that back on. Let's
You're
try to
becoming
save the
a
imagery.
pro graphics cleaner.
I guess so. I don't know what in the gunk is going on here.
The gunk spunk.
Guys, I'm going to pour a bunch of acetone on it, just like last stream. I'll burn my fingers with pure acetone. So the B580 doesn't have its own NVENC. The thing that the B580 has, and why we tested in the last video, was AV1 support. Which AV1 I think is the future because it's going to be good for all GPUs. All GPUs will support AV1. It's just a matter of all these platforms to fully adapt that codec, because of course Twitch doesn't, Premiere doesn't, and McAllister was complaining about it too, because he was having to edit those AV1 files and having to convert all of them in Handbrake manually to MP4s afterwards, which kind of defeats the purpose because AV1 is supposed to be space savings. So, you know.
Gotta download Handbrake, you gotta do all this stuff.
And Premiere supported AV1, like a lot of people I know, especially if they are like data hoarders who keep a lot of like videos and stuff, they'll run AV1 for all those files in like more than half their file size.
See, that's pretty cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
But, you know, AV1's just not supported by everything yet because, you know, of course.
Can we trust the AliExpress? We trust the AliExpress.
AliExpress is a marketplace, so it's more or less find a seller that you trust based on the reviews that you see.
Yeah, and AliExpress is kind of like eBay. They do a pretty good job if there ever is like a scammer.
Yep.
Where, you know, they'll step in when they need to and give refunds and whatnot for the most part.
Always add extra layers of protection. Use PayPal for payments, so then you have that area of dispute as well if something happens.
Or use someone else's credit card.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, we have many times. I say it's like do as I say, not as I do. There is many times that we've just used direct credit card on AliExpress, but our monitor is not happy. But if you guys want to have that extra layer of protection, use PayPal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You just got to think of AliExpress as
your friend next door.
Your friend next door. Your bud.
And they're kissing.
And they're kissing. Yeah.
Shaking hands.
Shaking hands. Where did toothbrush go?
I got this brush here. Actually, no, your alcohol.
Yeah.
You better whip out some new alcohol.
Yeah. Where? I had the toothbrush out. Maybe I stuck it over here.
You took that video I sent in Slack?
Oh, of Jonah or the?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew exactly what he was doing, and that's why I jumped on the camera and saw you all doing it, and I was like, Did that come through? Was that when I was talking on the camera?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because what happened was I talked and then the cameras froze. So like you guys were just standing there frozen. I was like, are they like scared? Like, are they frozen? And then I was like, oh wait.
We didn't. We were like, whoa.
He was like, is that a ghost?
Who's there?
I have no idea what this is, and I don't know if it'll come out.
I just got inspiration. I was like, for that cleaning kit, I wonder if I can get these. These are pretty cool. It's like.
Oh, I know. Oh, I actually need that when you're done.
You want to use it?
Yeah, I need
Yeah, that's when you're saying you're looking for a brush. I was like, yeah, you're looking for it. Like, maybe not the alcohol part of the
pokey part because I don't. What is this junk?
It's bug juice.
Yeah, paper towel.
Let's see.
Guys, I'm having flashbacks. That's what I was doing the other day. GPU cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, and it's funny to say this, and you might not believe it, but trust me, when you actually get it, you will believe it. I've had less bent CPUs come from AliExpress than I have from eBay. Like, because they actually tray them in the proper clamshells. They're wrapped up very well. And we've had more come from random ass dudes on eBay with bent pins than we've had on AliExpress. Not saying it doesn't happen on AliExpress. It does happen, but it's far less. Did you get any? Oh, we didn't get any snow. It's nice and warm here now. I think we're beyond the snow. Hopefully, I say that and then it just like.
It feels like it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, we hit 60 yesterday.
That's when we should be the most concerned.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There goes our monitor again. See ya, monitor. I just found the exact tool that we're using right now.
I figured you would. Pretty
the
easy.
Hagibis. My God, is this monitor good? It's like turning off every 2 seconds.
Try changing it to 60 hertz. It's been running on high refresh rate because I realized it wasn't on high refresh rate, and I'm like wondering if that mini PC is just stroking out.
E-cycler should take pretty much anything. You can give them, you know, dead power supplies, whatever. The only thing that they may not like taking is batteries. Let's try it 100 hertz. A nice healthy balance. My God, the resolution just changed. It looks weird now.
It may have changed the scaling. Oh, the location and the scaling, yeah.
What the heck? You changed both. What the Sigma?
Scrub, scrub, scrub.
Scrub it up, dub.
I don't think I'm able to get all this off. This might be a, hey, just know the GPU has a used condition.
That gunk.
I don't know what it is. Like the rubbing alcohol is not even doing anything to it.
Oh, that's why it's supposed to be. Went down to 1080.
Chad, don't say anything important. We can't see it. Like chat actually says something important? Nah, never.
Let's go one.
Oh God, what is that? What is happening here? There you go. I was like, oh God.
Well, yeah, it went down to 1080p, and I guess it is a 1440p monitor.
It is, yeah.
I didn't even know that, honestly. What a waste of money. I'm just kidding.
We're gonna have pixel density to see chat.
We never say anything important. Yeah.
It's kind of true. I'm glad you all acknowledge that. Stick, damn it.
Skibbity Sigma. You're not allowed to say it. Chad, I'm deep in the research hole.
It feels like someone just like spilled Coke on this.
Coca-Cola?
It's like sticky.
Maybe that's what happened.
That's why I'm hoping it is.
You're not an electrical engineer, but you know. But I know a working PSU has enough juice in it, unplugged, to possibly end someone. See, I've heard that, but it's really just capacitor should be the only thing inside of a power supply that can hold any charge, and they should only hold that for like a few seconds, I think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but I don't think it should be like you unplug a power supply and then, you know, if you I would feel pretty comfortable taking it apart. I mean, I don't know, after like 10-20 minutes. I have actually.
He has, and then it popped.
And then it blew up. Yeah, that was back when I was probably like 16, 17. I remember being, I think I was on call or stream with Matt, and I found a power supply on the side of the road. Like, weirdly enough, it was like, I think it was with some other stuff.
Yeah.
And it was a nice power supply. It was like a thermal take. It's probably one of those S-tier ones y'all are always talking about.
S-tier.
But I got it home, plugged it in, jumped the 24 pin, and then yeah, within like 2 seconds, you just hear like this loud pop, and then all the power turned off in my room.
Wish I had that clip. That was a classic clip. All right.
Someone say, get it, scrubbage. How's that thing look now? Is it just so clean?
Not really. It just doesn't want to come off.
The gunk.
I think it's a little better.
It's a gunk rat. Don't ever drink it. What were they drinking? Battery acid?
Excuse me? That gives you a crazy high, bro.
That's what I heard. It shit gets your heart going. Pepsi or Coke? If I had to pick, I would do Coke. I don't really like either, though, honestly.
I feel like I only drink Coke whenever I'm having like a mixed drink.
Yeah. the only way to drink.
Give me a little bourbon Coke.
I do like Dr. Pepper. I always thought Dr. Pepper was like way better than Coke.
Do not drink it. Chaotic says drink it. That's crazy.
Oh, you're saying don't drink what?
Battery acid?
Battery acid or Coke?
I
One's probably worse than the other. Ooh, someone said, and it's always whiskey. A whiskey Coke, please. Give me a bourbon
Jack
Coke,
and Coke?
please.
Coke, you mean the mixer? You mean cocaine the mixer? I wanted to reply, but I honestly just want to leave it for engagement baiting. The amount of people we were talking about yesterday who are like, wow, McAllister for promoting drugs. And I'm like, the dude has a prescription for it. But I'm not going to say that.
I guess a lot of people probably just think because he's an editor, they're like, oh, he's focusing up. He's just taking the Adderall.
It's like, I can't believe you're promoting Adderall. And he's like, well, I need it. So.
Also, I feel like it's not, I don't know, I guess it depends on how you look. I'm like, we're not really, he didn't really say like, God, I love Adderall. He just looked at the camera with a blank stare.
He said, I don't need caffeine, I have Adderall. Which he should have said, I can't take caffeine, I'm on Adderall.
That's really what he meant. He would love caffeine still. He likes soft drinks and stuff. Sometimes he said when he wants to feel something, he gets home and has one soft drink, so. You never understood the comparison between Pepsi and drugs? Is that a thing?
Excuse me?
Ooh, we got a Dr. Pepper Rocks. All right, chat. Go ahead. What's your all's favorite soft drink? Let's hear it.
Favorite soft drink is PC Gamer. Write that down. Write that down.
Ooh.
Well, my list is long.
I'm just already imagining Jonah. I don't put that sugar, that processed stuff in my body. But hey, good for him.
And there's so I was waiting for In Jedi to be like, water.
I know, well, he's just, he never does that anymore. He hates us now.
Favorite soft drink as PC Gamer.
Chad, I hate to say it, but I think I'm a Mountain Dew fan all the way.
Mountain Dew. Coke with bourbon.
Oh my God. That's the drink of choice right there, brother.
That was the guy who was commenting on like how much caffeine you consume, and he was just like, how much caffeine is in whiskey?
Yeah. Currently water, usually Pepsi. I like that.
Not me forgetting I put rubbing alcohol in this cap and then I just lifted it up.
You used to mix Dew with Jaeger. It was horrible. That sounds awful.
That sounds vile.
You can only find Livewire at 7-Eleven, no clue why. Yeah, Mountain Dew's always been like that. I remember when we used to get a lot at the office, we'd get like, we get Livewire.
We had that variety pack.
Yeah, oh yeah, we had those for a while. We also, what was the other one? There was that Major Melon.
They still make Livewire?
Oh yeah, now I don't know, but I know 6 months ago I was still buying it here and there. I know you can get it like gas stations. I don't know about like going to like Kroger's and getting them in a pack, but yeah, Mountain Dew's weird. It's almost like they just go through. We always made the joke with Baja Blast. Like now, for the first time ever, I feel like you can almost always get it anywhere.
Yep.
But for a while there, it was like it had seasons where they would just randomly decide to stop making it. They're building up hype. Chaotic, hopefully you feel better. Surge. What's your old favorite case? Favorite PC case? That's tough. I almost need like a favorite for like each category, but just to name some of the ones that come to my head, I really like height cases. So the Y40, Y60. I do like the wood trend, and I really like the cheap wood trend. I will say the Okino's Cypress 3, like the case
that
a
one's
lot.
super cool.
It's just so solid. It's like $50. It comes with, what is it, 4 black fans, 2 trimmed wood edges in the front.
You're going to see 2 videos on that because I didn't even see what you planned for the giveaway PC, and then I just planned another one with it. So.
Oh yeah, that one is
2 Cypress builds.
Yep. We have more we have some for these morning streams too. They have a single 20 ounce of Livewire at Walmart. Go get it while you can. 4 years sober. See, there you go.
What CPU is this, by the way? I don't even put it
9400F.
Nice. Is that the one we just got?
I guess so. I just saw the board back there on the shelf.
Yeah, because we just upgraded somebody's system from 9400F.
Oh, okay, probably then. Yeah.
No, actually, that is it because it was one in it was a Cyber Power.
Oh, that's what Jonah. Okay. That makes more sense why they didn't care about having micro ATX and they already had it.
It was already there. Finally off so I can watch it. What's up, Grady man? How you doing?
The Fantex NV5 might be your favorite case. Which one is that? I know we built.
We built with it, yeah. I don't remember what it looks like though, to be honest. Fantex cases don't do a good job at like being memorable to me. Like we built with them.
It's one of these. Very much looks like a. Reminds me like a pre-built, like that one there.
We're actually getting ready to build an Okinos case that's just like that, same style.
Congrats at sobriety.
Wyro's the only place to find the Mountain Dew Frostbite, which is great white on the packaging. Okay.
I don't know if I probably had that one, but not memorable.
Chat, should I go the 4060 or 7600 for my 5700X? I like the question that Smoot asked. Do you stream? Because that does, I mean, that's a pretty easy deciding factor after that.
Your current is the Okinos Aqua 7. There you go.
I do not, then 7600.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And even then, if you say you may want to get into streaming lightly at some point in the future, 7600.
Yeah. This is a new case in the market that we're checking out.
It's brand new. Never seen before.
It's called the Apuvia Protégé.
Apuvia Protégé.
I guess that could be another. Well, if they're only between the two, then there's really not much difference there whether they have a 14K or 1440p monitor or not. 14K.
Yeah, there are certain games where both of those are not great for 1440p.
Yeah. But both of them have like upscaling.
Yeah. With upscaling, if you're cool with upscaling, you're not scared of the fake frames. Some of you are scared of fake frames. You most certainly can have a good experience.
I'm gonna go grab me a beer, chat.
Grab himself a beer.
Hold my pants.
Where's my screwdriver? I know where it is. 1 second, guys. Oh, I'll use this one. Here's every time I don't say a crowd gets sobriety, you pointed at me and told me 3 weeks given stage use baseball and sign it, never touch alcohol since. Sorry, guys. Well, I mean, good on you. Good on you for doing that. I don't know if the stream is pre-recorded. Yeah, it's all AI voice acting. It's all AI voice acting. This isn't a real stream. Isn't the drummer or the? I don't think it's Ivan. Who's the one with the really long beard from Five Finger Death Punch? He's like from Kentucky. He's like a big UK fan. Chris? Yeah, he's a massive UK fan. So like I always hear about him being at like sporting events and stuff. Boom.
See, the only downside with that short yesterday that I did of how much money we spent in games is it's made me feel like I can spend more. Because I felt like, you know, having like maybe a couple $100s in TF2 was like a lot. And then when I heard like $2, $3, $4 grand in some games, I was like, man, I guess I could spend more in games.
You can spend way more money.
No one's stopping me, I guess. Except myself.
By the way, I can't go over the specifics, but an upcoming video, there's going to be a lot of games tested, by the way, guys. That's all I got to say.
Oh, you're talking about...
Oh, you're talking about... Just want to let y'all know. Dexter and I will be playing a lot of games today.
What band? You got codec?
He's talking about Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, okay.
I was telling him because the guitarist one is like the really Chris Cale, long ass beard. He's a big UK fan, yeah.
That's what I was telling you about. Was that the one that I was saying that I met at Louder Than Life?
Yes, that was the one. Wasn't that the one who walked up to you and was like talking about the event?
Either the guitarist or the bass. Does he have a lot of hair?
A lot of hair, long beard,
yeah,
very long
that
beard.
Was him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, "How's the pizza?" And I was like, "Why do you care?" No, I didn't say that, but. Y'all gonna flip PCs again? We'll definitely be doing another. I really need to get on that. I've checked Facebook a few times since then. It's the usual where like Man, I almost got to be like monitoring it daily.
You gotta just be on that daily.
Yeah. Man, we had that one good deal, but someone went and bought it. There was an Alienware that, I mean, honestly, that was definitely one where I feel like I lowballed. I think I got for like $200, and it was like a 9th Gen i5 with maybe like a 2070 Super. And yeah, I offered them like $200 for it, and they were ready to take it, but they said they had someone on the way already for, I think, a similar price, and I guess they sold it.
Thoughts?
Oh my God. Well, it covered the, like the actual basement to where you won't see the edges. You know what I mean?
I'll have to see where it goes.
Because I don't know if, I know that there's, I think there might be 2 different sizes of those.
Yeah, if I just covered the logo centered, it'll look fine.
All right. Let's do it. I'm a student of metal.
Take this one off.
Oh, you got a GTX 1080 Turbo. Nice. Yeah, that's, it's crazy to see, like, the GTX 1080, I think, was that 2016? Is that about right?
Yep.
Yeah, that card is almost 10 years old, and I think it will still be relevant, I'm going to say for about another couple years, depending on who you are and what you do.
And if NVIDIA supports drivers.
Mm-hmm. What are they at right now? Is it 700 or 800 series?
700 is the last one they discontinued. 900 and some say they think 9 and 10 are going to happen at the same time, but I don't know.
I'd be shocked. Although, NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, they be doing stuff.
Those cards, you know what's funny is like when I think of those cards, I think care. I feel like that's like when they cared.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's when gaming was their primary focus. It just isn't anymore. It just isn't, guys.
Do you have a pure hatred for blowers? You know, I feel like I used to hate blower stock cards, but because they go for so much cheaper, and honestly, we've tested so many, I don't have any problem with them now. Like, I've never had one overheat on us.
No.
They run harder, they're louder. In all honesty, they're kind of ugly.
That's
But,
to say, if you don't care about the ugly part, they are kind of ugly.
I mean, I think haven't I done like a hype build or two with the blower card?
Yeah. Well, honestly, the blower cards I just don't like sometimes in builds are the ones that are like blower cards with like green PCBs on the back. Those ones are pretty gross. But
Where you can tell they came straight out of a pre-built.
But if you have one that has like a full shroud all over it, they're fine. I mean, blower cards were, I mean, everyone hated them for, it would have been all the previous reference or Founders Edition cards is what they were. The cards for NVIDIA, because they were all blower style. Nobody really wanted them. pcbros.tech.
Oh, I was thinking, do you have the case? So we actually have 5 DJI mic set.
Okay.
Do you have the case for the take-home?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you have one mic?
Yes.
All right, and then I have the other. Cool.
Yes.
What about the receiver? Do you have that too?
Yes. I do have the receiver.
All right. Does that case still work that you know of?
Yeah, I mean, every time I use it every so often. Every time I take the mic out, it's charged. So there's that.
Yeah. I was on Amazon history, and it took me a minute because I was like, wait, we have 4 main sets here, and I know one's from Newegg, so we have 3. And I think we've ordered 5 on Amazon.
Well, now I will say, I don't think it'll cause a problem sending it back, but the main set you did send back doesn't have the original mic that came with it. Because remember, we swapped the, remember the clip was breaking?
Oh, I don't think those have serial numbers on them. Okay. I think it's just the case.
Okay. Because, yeah, the one that the clip was broken before we bought it, I ended up swapping the one I had at home with the broken one, because I don't use the broken one as much at home. Yeah,
and that's just funny. I did not realize how many mic sets we bought.
We got lots. Toasty Bros got my mouse mat yesterday. Let's go.
Yeah, you sent me pictures. It looks good. Oh, look free. I got Chaotic sent me pictures.
Yeah, drop in the Discord if you haven't done already. I love seeing pictures of people with the desk mount on their setup.
I like this question. I have a question for you. Should I buy another guitar and amp? I'm always gonna be pro buy, but
He's pro buy.
so what is it? Because you used to play a lot, but the memories of the songs moments kind of messed me up. So you feel like you're gonna get like PTSD playing? Do you have one at all, like a guitar and amp now? Oh, yes, in all caps. No. I mean, I would do it. But if you feel like it's gonna like really cause some mental,
I was gonna say
trauma,
that
maybe not.
that's more like a personal question. Like, it depends if you think like if it's gonna cause trauma, I wouldn't do it. But that's a personal battle for you, my dude.
I mean, I think 6 is a good point. The perfect number of guitars equals your current number of guitars plus 1.
Valid.
He said, dude, you guys are young, no kids.
We are.
We are.
Clean slates to be violated. What?
He's saying he needs good advice. Yeah, I don't know. I would just say, if it's like war level trauma where you feel like you're gonna like.
That'd be a situation I would avoid.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't get one. But if you just think it's kind of like, good and bad memories, you just kind of, maybe you had a coke addiction while you're playing guitar, I don't know. Then maybe you'll be fine. You're sober,
I'm sure this Wi-Fi needs to be removed.
Oh, yes, yes. You don't think you can just like go through?
Yeah, probably.
No, that's what I think. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody where you really can't avoid music. And I've never heard of someone that has like, not that I don't know a lot about PTSD, so I'm not speaking as a therapist here, but I've normally heard of music helping people. Mm-hmm. That's why I'd be kind of shocked if maybe certain types of music could be triggering, but I'd just be surprised if like just holding a guitar and strumming some chords would cause any issues, Those are good bands to play. What games does someone play on this PC? Well,
Teamwork is too.
It's actually it's a great question. 9400F still a pretty good CPU. It's a Gen 3 CPU, so you don't really want to pair it, with any super high-end graphics cards. So basically like 20 series or previous, which we got a 970 in here, this is the 3.5 gig, right? Should be a 970,
yep.
3.5.
Yep.
Yeah, 3.5 gigs of VRAM, which is still enough for your. Obviously, it's more than enough for your older games, and then for your newer titles, I'll definitely say it's getting outdated. I do actually know someone who plays Marvel Rivals in a 970, and they claim that they get like 90 FPS at low settings. I don't know, case by case for sure.
There's some upscaling going on there.
There probably is. They never did mention
FSR,
that.
baby.
But they said it was like, oh, it looks good, it's smooth. So I was like, yeah, good for you. I mean,
all about expectations.
I know when Marvel Rivals came out, it was like I was scared to tell anyone if you had less than like a 2060 to be able to play it. Mm-hmm. I know the pieces fit. But yeah, so basically it just depends. It's like Matt was saying, expectations. This PC is gonna be $500, so it's very much like I'd hope someone would not buy a $500 PC thinking it's going to, absolutely like smash a new gen console or something like that.
Especially in the pre-build market, deal hunting yourself, building, going through all that effort. Yeah, sure, you can get good, but buying a pre-build, the warranty, and all the customer support. You got to know where that money's going to go, guys.
It's hard to even find a pre-built for this cheap, and if you do, it's going to be Amazon, and you guys know how we feel about those.
Yeah, they do be up and down. All right.
We're talking about addictions in chat.
Oh, goodness.
Chat, I think it's time Matt and I start an addiction. Addiction to gaming.
Addiction to gaming.
Last night was like the first night I didn't play Wukong in a while.
Oh, yeah?
I felt weird. I was too busy playing TF2.
TF2. Oh, God.
I was playing TF2, and then I tried a new game out that everyone wanted me to play called Deceit, which is kind of like a Lethal Company or like Lockdown Protocol. Oh, nice. I really do not like games like that. I've come to realize.
No, I don't think I like them either.
I don't know. The last game that I played that I remember, and it's kind of similar to this in a way, but it was Dead by Daylight. I liked Dead by Daylight. I thought that was fun. Kind of surprised we honestly haven't gone back and played it.
Dead by Daylight was fun when we had proper balancing. Like when you were the hunter.
Yeah, that was fun when we had like enough people. Like, cause that was when we had an extra.
Yeah.
Is that next turn?
We could. That'd be really cool if we could get. I don't know if they would, but I forget. Yeah, you're probably leaving a little early. So maybe if we got McAllister and Jonah to at least play a couple rounds with us, so then we had what would that be? 7 people, 6 people. Chad, I don't really know math.
Math? We don't know.
With how the stream chat's going, I only know math.
No math, only math.
Isn't that what McAllister always says? Is his Adderall's like just one? He always goes, it's only one carbon away from meth or something like that.
Yep.
He reminds us of that like pretty much every day.
He's like, just so you know, I'm so close to being a meth head, but I'm not. I have discipline.
What is Delta Force? Is that like the really grindy?
No, that's the one that actually might be fun. It's a free-to-play kind of Battlefield style game. So it's like massive open world. I would say open world, massive map, like multiplayer conquest style.
Huh. I will say, I'm excited for whatever the new Battlefield's gonna end up being, because
Yeah.
I mean, supposedly they're really going hard in the paint on like taking people's feedback for this next one.
That's the hope.
I really hope that works out really good for them. Then more game studios go, oh, wow,
Maybe we should like listen.
listening could be kind of beneficial.
They got into Metro. They can't get into finish under. Nice.
Oh, I saw there's a new, probably because of what you were talking about the other day with all the Valve games from like the Orange Box and stuff being like kind of open source now.
Yeah.
There's a new game coming out called, let me look it up. But it's basically a lot like TF2. Yeah, you might have heard of it. Let me see here.
It's called Overwatch.
You know what I hate is when I looked it up, Overwatch is what came up.
It's similar to TF2.
Oh gosh, guys, is there anyone in chat? It started with an M, I think, and it was a
It's
weird
Marvel
name.
Rivals.
Well, you know what's weird? It was a weird name that I could not pronounce for us. I swear it was like more, yeah, not Morville, but
Marvel Rivals.
dude, I should have sent it in Slack. It was like on like, it was on like my stupid like news feed. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's Team Fortress 2 Classic. But
They're bringing back TF2 Classic?
But it's called. So here's what it says: Team Fortress 2 Classic is coming to Steam thanks to Valve adding TF2 Source SDK.
Yep.
So basically, it says it's going to be like the 2008 to 2009 post-launch era. So it's going to be like the original game, but then they're going to be adding a lot of stuff that never made it to the game. So you're getting. So they're saying it's going to be a new class called the Civilian. You're going to get weapons that never came out. There's going to be. I don't know what that means. New modes.
Nice.
Okay, what is it called? That's really what I was looking for.
Team Fortress 2 Classic.
Maybe it is just called that, but it gave
Well,
like
that was the original TF2 before it like it was like Team Fortress, and then they had like a classic mode. Mm-hmm. Team Fortress Classic, the original mod.
No, I definitely never played that.
We're watching like a very long YouTube video from some guy who did like a docu-series about Team Fortress Classic a long time ago.
That's what I played prior to Counter-Strike. Yeah, that's what yeah, a couple people in chat just said TF2 Classic. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. But yeah, there was whatever article I read, it had like a different name. Like instead of calling it TF2 Classic, they had a whole new name for it. But I'm probably not gonna find it. So what I'm wondering about too is are they actually going to It's weird because it almost looks like it's going to be like in TF2, but it's not. Like it's its own game.
They should be all so like I think there's gonna be a community section. I think it's all like mods. So like you kind of launch
cool.
TF2 and it's like a built-in mod, almost like Fortnite almost.
See, that's what I think Fortnite has done a wonderful job with that.
The game's within a game.
Well, I love it too because it's like, you know, for people like you and I who have bought some skins and stuff, like for Fortnite, for example, it's cool being able to play a game that you already have money in. Because that's the biggest thing. When you get a free-to-play game and you're solely relying on microtransactions, it really sucks when they have to make a new free-to-play version where they just want you to spend more money on microtransactions.
Do you all happen to see the keyboard that I was working on?
It's on the ground in there.
Ah,
Is it Modelo time, brother?
Modelo.
We're in a Modelo shirt. Oh my
Modelo
gosh.
time.
It's gonna be the strange shirt.
You're fully embracing. I like that.
Modelo.
Oh yeah, we played Age of Empires. I think you've only played a couple times, right?
Yeah, it's not really my kind of game.
Wasn't his cup of tea, but no, the next game I'm gonna have someone gift you is Age of Empire 4.
No,
and then
God,
you have to
please
beat
no.
it.
I just don't like strategy games. Too much for me.
Yeah, I've played a good amount of Age of Empire. I haven't played a ton of the games currently. My Age of Empire vocabulary is the first one I ever played was on the Nintendo DS. And I don't remember what it was called, but if you look up Nintendo Age of Empire, I think it was like Kings of something. And that one was kind of different because it was, I think it was actually turn-based. It wasn't live action, which is cool for Nintendo. And then After that, I played AoE 2, like the remastered one on the PC, and that was pretty recent. And then I played, I just got AoE 4. And I will say, I think Zach and I probably put a few hours into it, and we haven't really touched it since, because it kind of just feels like AoE 2 with modern graphics and just some updates. I'm kind of too scared to play that game competitively, so we just play against AI, and that's probably what makes it kind of boring after a while. Yeah, definitely is one of those, like, I feel like if you like town management games, then you probably just automatically like Age of Empire. Assuming you're okay with some war, you know? I guess that's a big part of it.
War.
It ain't no Sims. Cerveza.
Cerveza.
I'm gonna get Zach all of the Spanish beers.
I need a beer from Mexico.
Are we out of zip ties finally?
Oh, we're actually out? That's unfortunate.
I think we're
I thought we had a
out.
massive bag, but maybe we've gone through.
We did. Well, that's what I remember when I refilled last time. I remember saying, like, can't believe we've gone through 5,000 of these. You played the original AoE, now you have AoE 3. Certainly not good enough to play competitively. Yeah, I just think it'd be scary, because the problem with Age of Empire is it's a game where if you can just learn, like, repetition, so, like, having a bunch of hotkeys bound to, like, you know, as soon as the game starts, you're just spamming keys on your keyboard to get, like, the most actions per minute, you're probably just going to win.
Matt, have you encountered any lighthouses yet? Yeah, is it there's one dude like riding on like a horse or something that like tries to run you over, then jumps off and fights you, and you get like that, you get help from a dude. You get like to pick character to like fight him or something. I already did that one. I don't really know the guy's name, I'll be honest. But yes, I have done that. If that's what you mean by lighthouse. I think that is a lighthouse, right?
A brick house.
How often do you clean your personal PCs? Probably not as much as I should, but it's one of those things where like if I don't encounter any issues or I don't visibly see like a bunch of dust caked up, I don't really touch it. What did you do with the lighthouse? What do you mean, what do I do? I don't know what you mean by that. I walked up to it and hit whatever I was supposed to do with it.
1,000 pack of zip ties. He's at the lighthouse.
Does it like when you click on it, it just gives you like one option or just walk away? Yeah, I did cleanse it.
Cleanse your soul.
Should I not cleanse stuff?
Oh,
And
the
if,
zip
and if
ties
you
are
shouldn't
free.
cleanse stuff and there's some like deep thing why I shouldn't, that's really stupid.
Free zip ties, chat.
I want to cleanse it. That's my goal, right? I'm trying to cleanse the area. Or do I not understand the game at all?
You have to go back to the underworld.
Save it until the end? Oh, well. Is there like a secret boss if you leave it all that you can fight or something?
Dude, you haven't been watching the playthrough guides?
Cleanse your soul.
Has the game, did you play more?
Nah, I haven't played anymore. I'll probably
I was going to ask if the ratings gone up or down.
No, I'll probably play some today, maybe. I'll give her a go. Cleanse, leave alone, or corrupt. Oh, it is. Oh, each has a different ending.
Yeah, I always cut my zip ties at like a very sharp 45-degree angle so it cuts the next person.
So wait, Kermit, are you saying like if I left all the lighthouses after beating the bosses, then I went back after beating it, I would be able to pick a different option? Is that what you're saying? Or like, how's that work? I'm confused on what you're saying.
Chat, we're going green. These are those economy zip ties.
There is a guide to rate already from Kermit 5 minutes ago. I wanted to say hi to Sweet Phil.
Sweet Phil. That's someone at pcbros we worked with a good amount.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Well, that's good to know. If I do end up like liking it a bit more when I beat it, then I mean, if I ever do another run, then I'll keep that in mind. Green zip ties.
I'm begging.
Just blowtorch you in the zip ties. That sounds good. That sounds valid.
Jackson's doing that. I need to get this board prepped because I got to make sure I can get Bazite installed.
Bazite. See if you can get through the struggles again or not.
I just don't remember if the one that I have that I know works is the right install or not. Because there's the version that gives you primarily desktop where it always boots the desktop, and then there's one that'll primarily boot to the game
gaming.
interface, and I want that one. Because the whole idea I want to try to do is, what the hell is this? Is this a bomb?
Is that Wi-Fi?
Maybe. It's a little mini ITX board, so maybe.
Hello.
Hello.
She cute, she cute.
Wow. So little. Oh yes, the S300. Classic little guy.
Was that the S300 with Gen 4 support?
Gen full bubba.
I still wish that case was cheaper.
Yeah, I do too. How much?
They're usually like 90 to 100.
Yeah, I paid 99. I wish it was a little cheaper.
I think if I mean, because I know you're paying for the vertical riser, which I will say I do think is outdated for $100. Like to my knowledge, I think it's a Gen 3 by 16
it
still.
is. They have a Gen 4 1, but it's
I think
more expensive.
Yeah, I think it's like a good amount more expensive. I feel like for the Gen 3, they should only be charging like, I think $70 or so would be really fair.
Yeah, guys, I remember mentioning on stream, as long as everything works all right, because you never know with some of these projects, the idea is to make this a little living room PC that runs Bazite, so it can all be controller controlled, so you literally just grab a controller, turn it on, and boom, you have yourself kind of a console without feeling like a console pleb by buying an actual console.
It's like having a console, but with all the problems of a PC.
Exactly. And that's what us PC gamers like.
We like troubleshooting, chat, okay? Troubleshooting is what gets your day going.
Who bought something? What they buy?
An extra free template custom PC.
Oh,
my goodness. Wow.
Extra free custom template.
We need to do it because you can make the sound whatever you want. And we need to do one that's like, thanks for giving us your money, scrub. Get scammed.
Scammer, get scammed.
Get scammed.
This guy's like have a mean lean right now. Look at him.
God.
He looks a little too comfortable.
Zach, why aren't you working? It's almost 10.
Sorry, sir.
Bobo.
Sorry, sir.
Bobo.
I shall report to my station.
Put those armrests up. Put those armrests up. Battle mode activate. Battle mode activate. What do you have to say about this?
We stay tweaking.
Kill John Lennon. He said, what did he say?
What did he say?
I still, it's funny when I was reviewing that Latte Panda video, I'm still so impressed by I think the most impressive part of everything we did was the Steam Remote Play.
It just works.
I mean, it's just crazy, like, if we're just being honest, the PC, it's tiny, super impressive, but, like, it's horrible. Like,
Yeah.
it's not playable on really anything besides that one Pong-style brick breaker game. But then it was crazy to think that we were playing Helldivers, and honestly, it really wasn't bad.
Did you like, I think Latte Panda forwarded on Twitter when we posted something about it?
I saw something on Instagram and Facebook.
They're like, Toasty Bros are doing a retro throwback with our old PC.
Yeah.
And I was like, nice.
Yeah. I'm glad that even they worded it like that, so it's like, because I already know it's going to be people going to be like, why would they be selling this product? It's so bad.
It's so old.
Luckily, though, a couple times in the video, we actually, I did that exact thing, where I kind of made fun of the commenters. So I'm really hoping that we get less of
If
those.
you make fun of the commenters, they get angrier.
True. But it's validation. The commenters that look out for us really look out for us. I'll be like, do not pick on the Toasty Bros. So you've only been gaming for 3 years, and you've had 2 Intel CPUs. You're thinking for your next build doing a 7800X3D or a 9000X3D. Yeah, depending on when you do it, I would definitely, well, you could do either one. If you can find the 7800X3D for, I just think if you're going to buy that, I would want it to be $100 less than the 9800X3D.
9800X3D, I don't know if it's in stock right now, but it was in stock for over like 2 or 3 hours last night on Newegg.
Ooh, alone?
Yep,
That's
$479
impressive.
MSRP. It was ready to go.
Yeah, so like I wouldn't pay $400 for the 7800X3D. Like I would just go up to this $80 and just get the 9800. Go big or go home.
Yeah, someone check Newegg and see if it's still there, because it was just sitting there, and I was like, oh wow, nice.
Oh yeah, baby. All right.
Part of it is the people who bought those CPUs now can't get GPUs, or they already have their GPU, and people who want to do new builds can't even get one. Oh, it's gone now. Okay.
Idiot.
It's at the $589. Nice. Don't pay $589.
I still don't remember at all what I paid for mine. I guess I probably got mine for MSRP.
It's probably $479. That sounds about right.
Probably. I just bought so much stuff with it, I don't know what it costed.
It's just a lot of money.
It was so much money.
Well, you got a combo with it, didn't you?
I did.
So the combo could have made it less, or the
It
RAM was just
yeah,
free.
it might have been. The RAM was definitely. Yeah, I guess it depends on how you looked at it.
You always look at those combos differently. You could say the RAM's free. You could say you saved a little bit on everything.
It really is like whatever makes you feel the best, whatever helps you sleep at night, you know?
I always like to say, especially with those Newegg ones, I like when they do the free something, like the free SSD or free RAM. I think there's a lot of fan headers for little mini ITX.
Yeah, I will say Newegg does a, well, they do a good job on multiple fronts. For one, they really do save you money. Like some of those CPUs, which I will say I was actually really looking the other day, and almost every one of the CPUs does have markup. If you look at them compared to Amazon, you know, so let's say for example the 5700X, you get that on Newegg and it comes with 32 gigs of Corsair RAM. I think the CPU they value at like 180, and you can get it on Amazon for like 159.
Little guy.
It's so little.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Got a question.
Give me short stuff.
Oh, it's a shorts question.
Oh yeah.
I like these.
I feel like Zach will have a good one. Jackson, what's the most pointless PC accessory?
The most pointless PC accessory.
He was like in your mouth for a second there.
Probably. I'm still doing that too. I'm gonna grab your hand. Oh God, I'm on the spot. We asked this yesterday. I feel like I said the answer. What was it? Oh, because it's what's the most, not my most. Because remember the other day you said what's your most, and I was like, oh, my little mini monitor.
Yeah, you could do whatever you think is kind of stupid.
Zach, what's on your setup? I'm just kidding.
Answer, I want you to steal it.
Because I have one too.
Is it PC like the build, or
No,
just
PC accessory, anything
like
on your desk.
on your desk?
Yeah, anything that you
Ooh,
have
I got one that's
as a
good.
PC.
If Zach already has one, go to him so I can take his answer. No, I'm just kidding. But I need to think.
Zach.
I would probably say
What's the most
keyboard.
pointless PC accessory or PC gaming accessory?
LED strips and mouse bungees.
Ah, you took mouse bungees.
I was thinking mouse bungee if you have wireless.
Mouse bungees, I've heard. Matthew,
Uh-huh.
what's the most pointless PC accessory?
Monitor light bars.
Oh,
Ooh.
I knew you wouldn't like that one. I knew you wouldn't like that
Zach,
one.
I have one that I feel like is.
Monitor light bars are so nice.
I have one that I feel like is so hot, and I feel horrible because you got me one.
Oh, he's gonna say it. He's
no.
gonna say
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Probably the DAC.
a DAC.
a what?
A DAC, like an amp.
Educated, you can just say.
Yeah.
Your
Hey,
ears
is
are,
it-
if
is
your
it
ears
on
are
it?
broken, you
Yeah.
can just say so.
All right, I hate to say this one because Zach got me one. Love you, bro. But I think a amp for your headphones can be pretty unnecessary for about 99% of people out there. Mic drop.
So you know the only reason why I got you an amp for those headphones?
No.
Jonah?
It's because
Yeah.
the
What's
wide
the
power
most
draw, they
pointless
have the
PC
boards and sound cards that motherboard have.
Mm.
So they need enough road
It
power
could be
to
a
actually like,
PC build thing or someone.
otherwise the drivers in the headphones work like RGB strips in your
Mm.
PC. So that's why like if you use the Goxler thing you got,
The Meano.
Z-Goxer.
Or a DAC has extra power.
The phantom power or whatever.
Yeah, so it actually makes it so they can run how they should.
Actually, I want to ask Chad.
I will say, I do have it. I think I told you the other day. I do only have my volume at 50%. So, but you know what's funny is I did try it without it. I like to turn them up more, but I didn't feel like I noticed a big difference. I'm just not an audiophile.
I really hope that guy doesn't want his motherboard back.
It was on the shelf with.
I know.
That's
you
what,
put
I
it
was
there?
wondering how that went so quick, because when I saw that,
I just didn't. I sat there. I was like, well, it's probably gonna be used for a build. I was like, I'm like, he won't plan a build. He won't like build a build in it because he picked it up today. So
There's always something.
Well, let's give him an offer for it if we have to. Like if he's like, oh, can I get my old stuff back? We'll just be like, how about we give you money for it? I'm just waiting for him to be like, I really want it back. We'll just be like, okay, give us about 10 minutes. God, I already made the sheet and everything for it.
oh my god, he's a workhorse over here. It literally made it on the shelf at 4 o'clock yesterday.
craziness.
I was like, oh, is that what I think it is?
I like they might wait till 60 series comes out and see what kind of unicorns those are. I'm scared to even count on. You know, honestly, I'm kind of scared for the next generation because AMD, I don't think they're gonna do like, 1090 XT. I feel like they're gonna do something new, and I feel like with that, they're gonna really, I don't know. I'm scared they're gonna like kind of Intel Ultra it, and same with NVIDIA even maybe, because like I feel like they're taking more and more negative feedback each launch that they do, and I feel like they'll only take so much of that before they make some type of major change that could be really good or really bad.
They're just gonna stop making graphics cards.
Yeah.
And APUs.
Yeah, they'll be like, yeah, it's just, honestly, we don't make any money in the consumer market. You guys hate us, so
We're done.
no graphics cards anymore. Then AMD's gonna have no competition. They're gonna be the next NVIDIA.
The cycle just keeps going.
All right.
The next gen GPU and CPU is gonna cost you $6K here in Canada. Yeah, it might. I was about to ask, does this John work?
Gotta find blue.
I was thinking blue. Oh my god, look at that WindForce logo. Does this stay orange?
I don't know. Complementary colors? Oh no, it's rotating.
Oh, okay.
Should we do this blue or like the brighter blue? I'm kind of thinking brighter blue.
Depends on how bright it is, I guess. Might be the next one. No, it's not the next one. Oh, it's too bright. No, actually, oh.
It's too bright, but it looks good.
If that WindForce logo had stayed the blue that it just was, it would have looked aight. Do you know what we need to change that RGB on that graphics card? Gigabyte control center.
Which won't even work half the time.
No, it's not. I don't even think it's a 970. There's no way it works.
No.
What do you mean you pull wrenches? You guys think Jonah like works for a living? Because no.
Oh.
Jonah definitely doesn't work for a
It's a
living.
car shirt, so.
Ah, I didn't see the back of it.
I have to pull a ratchet to change my oil, but that's pretty much it.
He uses channel locks to change his oil.
Oh my
Don't let him
God.
fool you, chat.
Hell no.
His drain plug's round.
No, I did just buy a magnetic drain plug though.
Do you think
For the Z?
Oh, like to actually gather stuff at the bottom. What are you gonna do when you pull it out and there's like a rod bearing on it?
Well,
Piston rings.
Yeah.
It somehow just keeps running fine.
Yeah, no, I'm excited though. I haven't changed the oil in the Z in a long time.
How long was long?
I think it's been like a year. But I mean, I've driven maybe 2,000 miles.
That's fine. I mean, it's really just annually or the mileage typically.
I need to do it every couple. I need to do it every like 5 months probably.
But I did
Look,
that
I've added at
stuff
least 2
yesterday.
quarts since this year.
So it's basically new oil.
It's basically new oil.
Now, whenever I have a car that burns oil, I have less motivation to change it often, because literally for that reason.
Change my oil all the time.
McAllister's changed oil like what, 1 time since you've had that car? Have you even done it once?
I think so. Yeah, I've done it once.
Because didn't we get on him at one point
We
for
know.
this?
I remember. We really got on him. I remember.
I was curious. I still haven't done it since we did. Sorry.
Oh man.
That's been like a year and a half.
I know.
It wasn't that long ago.
No.
It's been it's
An
probably been a
alert
year.
came on once my car that told me when
I
to
don't
go
feel
do
like
it.
you
And it hasn't
drive
come
that
on
much,
again.
though.
That's your service. You probably reset it,
No, I promise I didn't. Whenever it comes on, I'm like, all right, finally, I'll go do it.
and then it just turns off.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
Well, they reset it for me. So the thing is, I assume, like, you know, when I get there, they're like, hey, do you want me to reset your oil? But, yeah, so.
Yeah, normally your service light will come on after so many miles, and then it's not supposed to turn off until you reset the
Is there a
light.
sticker on your windshield?
I got rid of it, so it's making me feel guilty.
Oh my god.
I love it.
That is actually insane.
I mean, this guy's got a point right here. If it's burning oil or pushing oil out, there's still oil in it.
It's like
Why
about
would
my
I
Jeep.
change
It was
it was
leaking a little bit. There's my oil change.
I thought you were going to check it and go, oh my god, that's bad. But when you looked at it, it goes, no, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, why am I going to go
You
change
should have
it?
told him this is really bad, McAllister. Your car's gonna blow up. You got to go to the oil change shop right
Honest
now.
to God, next time, I mean, I don't want to say it the right calamity, but
I figured
we
McAllister
talked
might be one of those people who has to learn by, you know, by
car
happening it. Yeah.
Kenna was like that until her car caught like fire inside of lights under Louisville.
Huh?
Huh?
She was at lights under Louisville and she never did like oil changes or anything.
Oh my god.
And her oil got catastrophically low, and it actually like her started smoking like out of like the hood, and they had to like she was under like in the caves for lights under Louisville, and she was stuck down there and like blocked everybody because her car like broke down and stuff, and like it was like a whole like hour and a half ordeal because they had to like send somebody down by foot to like get to it and like help her.
Oh my God.
And ever since then, she's
That
been
won't
on
happen to
top of
me.
her oil.
Remember the worst part about that is like I had customers like that when I worked at Bluegrass, and they'd be like, "Is the car fine?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, if you ever run your car like dry of oil, like it's not fine. They're like, but it runs still. And I'm like, that's great. It might last you another month. It might last you another 2 years. I'm like, but you've caused permanent damage. And they're like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, her car had some permanent damage.
Yeah. But hey, it could. You know.
Mine's a trooper. I don't have to tell you. Dude.
No oil
My car's a
changes.
trooper.
There's no oil in them.
There's no oil. It's all electric.
It's all electric.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think the only thing Teslas, they do have coolant, right?
They have refrigerant for their AC.
No, I think they actually
The battery
have
has a
radiator.
cooling
Like, I
system.
think they actually have like coolant that goes.
That's
through
not in
everything.
none of the. You don't really touch it in any of the maintenance cycles.
It might be completely sealed.
Yeah.
I just know they have coolant because I swear one time I watched a video and they like cut a coolant line and like you saw green
No, like if
antifreeze.
it's cold. No, normally it's if it's really cold, it'll run. You can hear it when you plug it up to charge. You can hear the coolant like running through the battery to like warm it up.
Yeah, lithium-ion batteries don't love being super
No.
How
cold.
does the coolant warm a battery? It's coolant.
It's colder than the liquid.
He's fucking dumb.
The battery is colder than the liquid. All right, guys, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Thank you for watching. Actually, we had to do Sweet Phil. Sweet Phil is the raid for today.
Sweet Phil, do you want to ask him? Ask him where the heat comes from. Ask him where the heat. How does the Tesla make heat?
That is a good question.
They use a heat pump, like a house.
Heat pump.
Yeah, it's electric. It's electric.
Heat pump.
Wuggy wuggy wuggy.
Heat pump. Oh my god, 55,000 miles with no oil change, needed engine,
Jesus
but it was
Christ.
running fine. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's impressive. You made it that far.
No, I don't see how some people like make it in the car world without like basic maintenance.
I will
ever.
say I've had I think I'm up to 30 or 31 vehicles, and I never have had an engine seize on me. I've blown 2 head gaskets though, 2 or 3.
I swear, every time you send me vehicles, you've had
I had to replace the transmission
You're
in a
just
Z.
adding the number.
That's my biggest expense.
Heated with fart power. All right, guys, we're rating Sweet Phil. Today was Thursday, so tomorrow Friday stream.
Today was Thursday. If only Thursday was over.
If only Thursday was over, but yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a good day. It's a good Friday, and we'll be building another PC. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, bozos.